Hey, 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 what do you say? Welcome back to my channel, Craft Time with Yaya. And I'm Yaya. And we're going to continue working on the Advent keychains. Okay, I'm behind. I'm behind a few days. Today is the December 6th. And I am behind a few days. I believe the 3rd was the last day that I completed. And that is because, yep, 3rd was the last day that I completed. So today's the 6th. So I have to try to get caught up. I don't know if I'm going to get caught up all in this video. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But the reason, and you guys see it. Oh, it's a koala. Cute koala with little glasses on. The reason why I'm behind is Saturday, I went down to my daughter and my son-in-law's house, spent the night with them, and then we got up Sunday and drove to Long Beach and went to church with my son-in-law's father, and his aunt, and his cousin. So I drove to Long Beach to go to church with them and had a great time. And while I was at my daughter's house, I was going up her stairs and my knee kind of gave out on me, the right knee. And I grabbed for the rail to make sure I didn't fall. And so I was just trying to be careful with it because it seemed a little weak. So I go up and down the stairs several times and, still holding on to make sure everything's good. All right, well, there's a little film on top. Pull that off. Toss that to the side. And we're going to start with E. E is number 5. We're going to start with E. So we go to church, we hang out, we have a good time. Awesome service, awesome church. I don't remember really meeting my son-in-law's dad. Reception. I don't recall meeting him at all. So that was nice. And then Dad took us out to lunch at Chipotle. And unfortunately, we didn't get to sit and eat there and enjoy his company because we had to take off. So my son-in-law could get to work on time. And so we split up after Chipotle. I go to Starbucks to get my refresher. And that's a problem. Me and these Starbucks refreshers are a problem, I must admit. Because if I can have one every day, believe me, I'm going to have one every day. So I'm working on that. So I need gas. So I stop at Chevron to fill up the Green Hornet. I get out the car, go start the gas, the pumping, finish up, put everything away, go to get back in the car, and twist my knee. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was ridiculously crazy and painful. I mean, I'm sitting there screaming, and there's these two young guys that are across from me. And so they look over real quick and ask could they assist me in any way. And of course, I said, yes, please come here, young sir. And so he came over and he lifted my leg up and stretched it out for me because the kneecap moved and was sitting on the side of my leg. And so when he straightened my leg back out for me, the kneecap popped back on the top. And oh my goodness, was I in pain. I was in pain. It was terrible. And I'm still in Long Beach. So I'm trying to figure out, how am I going to drive an hour and a half to get home with my right leg when my right knee I couldn't even put any pressure on it. And then I knew once I got in the car and was able to get the knee in a position to where it wasn't too painful. And I drove home. I drove home with my left foot. It wasn't as challenging as I thought it would be because I don't know why, but I practiced in times past driving with my left foot, so it wasn't that bad. And cruise control is a lifesaver. So I hit it on cruise and I cruised home. Hour and a half with a messed up knee. And as long as I kept it still, I really didn't feel any pain. And of course, I was not going to go to urgent care. I have to be almost dead, I feel like, before I go to urgent care. So when I got here, I knew I was not going to be able to walk at all, which I wasn't. So the grandkids brought out the rolling office chair. And we got that, and then we got going, and they were able to get me into the house. And we made it in the house, and I was in excruciating pain. So, yeah, I knew automatically I was heading to urgent care because that pain was awful. It was awful. So I ended up going to urgent care, and then I'm like, okay, how am I going to get to urgent care? Wendy's on her way to work. My son's already at work. So then, of course, I didn't even think about it. Joss, the oldest grandchild, she has her permit. So I wasn't even thinking because I was in so much pain. So Wendy told her, drive your yaya. Drive your yaya to urgent care. So Joss drove. She drove me to urgent care. She don't care to drive the Green Hornet. But she made it work. She got us there and got us home with no problem. And so they gave me crutches, which I can't use. My balance is not good. I'm very unstable. So the crutches didn't work. Couldn't really use them because I'm unstable. So they gave me some pain meds. Nothing's broken, but it was severely sprained. And so he took me off work for the remainder of this week. I was already off work. I was supposed to go back to work today, but couldn't do it. So I've been able to get up today. I can stand on it now. I can stand on the leg, the knee. I can put some pressure. I can walk. I try not to walk without the crutch. At least one crutch. I need to find my cane because I will not feel secure walking without the crutch or the cane to give me some support in case the knee goes out, because I am too big to be falling. Too big and too old to be falling on the ground, so that's a no. So that's what's been going on with me these last few days. I stayed in bed all day yesterday, just getting up to make my way to the restroom. And then pretty much that was it. All day in the bed watching YouTube videos, watching movies, catching up on my recordings. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I just used K in the wrong spot. Doggone it. Yep. I put those. That is, what is that? That's an O. I got distracted. All right, so I'm gonna have to move all these. All of these in here. And on the little paws, those are K's, not O's. So I'm just gonna move them. I don't know if you guys could see me or not, but I'm just gonna slide them off into a K and call it a day. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Working and talking sometimes doesn't work very well. For me, anyway. Alright, so I am going to just, I'm not going to try to pull them all up. I'm just going to push them onto a K. And that way I don't have to worry about trying to pull them up. Okay, well, this is what happens, you guys, when you get talking and not paying attention and you mess up. But it is what it is. I caught it fast enough, and guess what? If I hadn't have caught it, oh well. It would have stayed just the way it is, unique to me. And that's okay. That is okay. So if you guys mess up, like I just did here, it's okay. Just fix it to the best of your ability or leave it. Oh well. Doesn't have to be perfect or actually the way that they want it to be done. It's yours. You paid for it. There we go. It's yours. You paid for it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. All right. Well, let's keep going with the K's. 11. Yep. Let's keep going with the K's then, since I've already got that started and messed up. But yeah. So that's what I've been doing these last few days, trying to recover from this knee injury. And I know it's going to be a long process. And next week, we're supposed to go to Disneyland next week to celebrate my 56th birthday. And now I'm going to have to rent a little buggy to ensure that I can get around the entire day and fully enjoy myself, because we're going to be there minimum 10 hours. Minimum 10 hours at that price. There's going to be about 15 of us going, possibly, and hanging out and then separating into family groups and then coming back together to hang out again at the end and then go from there. So if you're family and friends and you want to join me, hit me up and I'll let you know what date I'll be going on. It would be fun to have as many people there as possible. But Disneyland is expensive. It's extremely expensive. So I understand this is only the second time I've been in the last 15 years because it's pricey. It's pricey. But we do have season tickets to Knott's. I got those for all of the grandkids for their birthdays this year. So, and I told them that I will take them once a month to Knott's. I get them there, but they on their own when it comes down to food and souvenirs and anything else they want to do. They're on their own. I paid for the pass, and I get us there once a month. That's all I'm committed to. So we definitely enjoy that. And I am not a roller coaster rider. I don't ride anymore. I don't find it entertaining. It's not fun at all for me anymore. So I don't ride. And I still enjoy going because I enjoy being with the grandkids and watching them enjoy themselves. But I don't participate actively when we go on those trips. I just walk around and watch them enjoy themselves. And I normally will try to ride just one ride each time I go. It has to be something that's not too fast or that is slings me all around because then my back starts to act up. So now, and those are Q's, not even O's. Okay, those are Q's. So that is 17. So I would have had that messed up anyway. Ooh, hot flash. And my Starbucks in here. I told you guys I have a little bit of a problem with Starbucks. Okay, there we go. There we go. Getting it together now. Oh, what these hot flashes and going through this menopause and all of these changes this body is going through as I'm getting older. And I thank God for the opportunity to get older because there are many people that haven't made it to this age and never will make it to this age. So I am thankful for my 55, almost 56 years here on this earth. And I embraced my gray hair, the wrinkles that are slowly starting to appear a little bit here and there. And I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. Getting older. All right. First side is done. First side is done. Look at there. He's cute, isn't he? Or is it a she? I don't know. Hi. Am I a girl or a boy? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. All right, let's get going with the backside. Ay, ay, ay. Even with my handy dandy tweezers. Oh, there we go. Worked a little bit better with the fingernail. All right, 17 is the Q. All right, let's keep going with the Q since we already have that in there. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get them all done today. I don't know how well this knee is going to hold up and let me sit up or sit out here this long. I don't know. We'll see. But so far, so good on this one. So, ay, ay, ay. I don't know what's going on with my wax. All right, so I'm gonna take these few more days off work and really try to baby this knee and heat it and ice it. And they gave me some pain pills, just a few to get me through the first few days. So I took those pain pills once yesterday and twice the day of the accident. I mean, it really wasn't an accident. It was just me trying to get in the doggone car. Um, so this morning I just took regular Tylenol. This morning. So that seems to be holding up okay. Because I'm not a fan of taking narcotics unless I absolutely, absolutely have to. And my pain threshold is pretty high. So the kids and the grandkids, they knew when I got here Sunday that if I was willing to immediately take off for the urgent care, they knew I was hurt. Because I almost have to feel like I'm dying before I go to the doctor, and that's not a good thing. So for me to move that quickly, 11, to get to the doctor, oh yeah, they knew. They knew I was tore up from the floor up. Yeah, so yeah, Josh drove us over. She did great. And Nana, the second oldest, she is like, I need to get going because as soon as I turn 16, I want my license. She is like, I am not even playing. I want my license as soon as I turn 16. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her not one bit. It is, it's freeing. It's freeing, a little more responsibility. She won't have to order Uber Eats and DoorDash. She can get up and go drive and get her own food. Because that, my Nana Banana, she's the queen of DoorDash. Or the princess of Uber Eats and DoorDash. Well, they be getting they grub. We turn around and the food is just being delivered. I'm like, excuse me, must be nice just to be able to order out whenever you feel like it. I was gonna say I couldn't do that at 15, but that's not true. I could have. Um, I had plenty money when I was that age. Now that's a different story. Now, um, but yeah, when I was a youngster growing up, I had plenty of money. I was extremely spoiled by my parents and my siblings. They spoiled me almost as much as my parents did. Uh-oh. There's a piece of wax stuck in there and it's irritating me. See if I can get it out. There we go. Yeah, that was gonna get on my nerves, and it's still gonna get on a little bit, but it's not as bad. So, but yeah, she's excited to be able to get her license, her permit in 6 months. She'll be able to get her permit in 6 months. And then Caleb will be right after her, a couple of months after her, and then he'll be able to get his permit. And then Nathan has another year and a half before he can do his. And then we got a long time to wait on the younger ones. But yeah, so that's what's been going on in my life this past weekend. What's been going on with you guys? How's your Christmas coming along? Your Christmas shopping? Or do you even celebrate Christmas? There's some people that don't. And if you do, are you getting your shopping done? Have you got started? I don't buy Christmas gifts anymore. Well, I will just a little something. I normally just get them a little inexpensive something that they can open up on Christmas Day from me. But I don't spend any money, large money. I used to spend $1,000 a year on their gifts. And that was the cap that I put on myself. So $500 per family. And now I take them on little mini vacations. I take them on little mini vacations now instead of buying gifts. So during October break and spring break, we normally go somewhere together. Every other year, we go somewhere all together, both families all together. And then on those opposite years, during fall break, I will take one family somewhere and spend 4 days with them. And then during spring break, I'll take the other family somewhere for 4 days and hang out with just them. And that's how I do Christmas now, instead of buying presents that, especially for the kids, all those toys and stuff that they're not going to use. That stuff, they will forget about that stuff in no time, and you just wasted all that money. So, yeah, I stopped doing buying Christmas presents probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And so I've been doing the little mini vacations ever since, and they enjoy that much better. So we make memories now instead of just spending money on something that the kids are not going to use for long. All right, coming right along. B. B is number 2. We are coming right on along. How are we doing there? Yep, we're doing okay, it looks like. Because like I said, I'm using this little inexpensive Nokia phone that I bought from Walmart. It is a little track phone, and I'm using that as my camera to record these little videos. For now, I do have my eye on a camera that I want eventually, but I got to get some traction. I got to get some traction on these videos and get monetized, and then I can upgrade my equipment. Because right now, that little Nokia track phone, that's going to be it until I start generating a little income to where I can put the money right back into the channel and upgrade and get better equipment and whatnot. So I do have my eye on I think it's kind of like a beginner camera. It's still quite pricey. It's like $800. But according to my daughter, that's a decent price to get going with, and then move on from there. Once the channel grows and starts to generate more income, then I can buy better equipment and whatnot. So I'm excited to keep going with this and see where it goes. And then just to sit and chit chat and have conversation. All right, F, last one. And that's 5. Not F, E. All right, this is the last letter, and I didn't I didn't set the timer again to see how long it would take. Well, I guess I could always look at the time that's on the recording, and that'll tell me how long it took. So we are at 33 minutes. So 35 minutes to complete this one, which is one of the longer ones. I think the other one, it took 28 minutes to finish. One of the other ones, and then I think the candy cane was the shortest. It only took 18 minutes, I think, to do the candy cane. So this is not bad. Not bad at all. So I am getting a little tired sitting, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do them one at a time and get caught up. So I'm gonna go take a little rest, a little break, lay down for a little bit, and then prayerfully I can come back later on today and knock out another one, if not 2, depending on how I'm feeling. If not, then I'll have to knock out 2 a day until I get caught up, until I get caught back up. So, all right, there we go. He's all done, or she's all done. Haven't decided whether it's a male or female. All right, so let's put that away. And then here's the keychain portion. That in there. And then there. And close it up. And there we go. Keychain. There we go. Thank you for watching Craft Time with Yaya. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye. See you next time. Love ya.